The newest member of this group is a professor who has been described by colleagues as always putting the education and needs of students first. Our honoree maintains high academic standards. One student described this professor's class saying, "I was always pushed to think more deeply, to consider more viewpoints, to challenge my own assumptions and biases." 2007 alumna Laura Garner adds, "This professor cares about students and about making a difference here on the CN campus and around the world. She is an amazing woman with a heart for others, especially those who are the underprivileged and the downtrodden of society. She has my utmost respect and admiration." Retired political science professor Joe Bill Sloan said, "No one loves a good steak more than this professor, but to help students explore ideas and issues related to poverty, hunger, and global inequality, tofu and green food are just fine." Our honoree joined the faculty in 1994. She is a Phi Beta Kappa graduate of Emory University, where she also earned a master's degree before coming to East Tennessee and earning the PhD from University of Tennessee. Her work at Carson-Newman, as well as the way she lives her life, exemplify a commitment to both learning and service. Her selfless work with Larry Osborne to strengthen our Bonners program was nothing shy of redemptive. She has been faculty advisor to CN's chapter of Phi Alpha Theta, the National History Honor Society, and was the 2007 recipient of the Community Service Award. A Salzburg Seminar Fellow who examined how to sustain democracy in the modern world, Dr. Beth Vanlandingham has made observatory visits to a hospital in Kenya, led a pair of summer terms in London, accompanied students to China, visited Botswana and South Africa, and received a grant from Appalachian College Association last year to explore a student trip to Germany with Dr. Andrea Menz. She is also one of the few academics who upheld her promise to keep her own studies alive by incorporating her students into her own interests. Her master's thesis, "In Pursuit of a Changing Dream, Spelman College Women and the Civil Rights Movement, 1955 to 1962, was surely an important foundation that recently manifested itself in a research collaboration with the local African American Heritage Alliance. Just yesterday, at Research, Performance, and Creativity Day, her students, mentored and motivated by Dr. Vanlandingham, presented their research titled Recovering African American History in East Tennessee. And her doctoral work on Anglo-American relations in the mid-19th century Shanghai has helped foster many classes, projects, and lectures. Recently, I learned of Dr. Vanlandingham's involvement in the Change Isn't Worthless campaign to collect pennies for International Justice Mission in an effort to raise awareness about sex trafficking. This is just one example of a faculty member who cares deeply, cares about her students, cares about her colleagues, cares about her neighbors, cares about her world. Please join me in welcoming to the podium and congratulating Carson-Newman University's 2013 Distinguished Faculty Member, Dr. Beth Vanlandingham. It's always hard to hide family members, but joining Beth today are some family members: her husband, Dennis Loy, daughter Elizabeth, her brother Chip Vanlandingham, her sister Marcella Vanlandingham, and her mother-in-law Dorothy Loy. We welcome you to Carson-Newman.